Step into a world where the ordinary transforms into the extraordinary, where the mundane holds secrets beyond imagination. Buckle up, because we're about to take you on a journey through chilling tales that will keep you at the edge of your seat. Welcome to a realm where gas stations, those seemingly innocuous stops along the road, become the backdrop for spine-tingling encounters that will send shivers down your spine. Get ready to embark on a roller coaster of emotions as we delve into the heart-pounding stories that will captivate your senses from start to finish. Picture this: neon lights casting eerie glows, abandoned pumps standing as silent sentinels, shattered windows reflecting the hidden horrors within. These aren't just gas stations. They are portals to the unknown, where reality and the supernatural collide. So grab your popcorn, turn down the lights, and get ready to be enthralled by the gas station stories that will challenge your perceptions, raise your hairs, and make you question the boundaries of the world we know. This is more than just a video. It's an immersive experience that will leave you craving for more. Get ready to dive into the unexplained, the unsettling, and the utterly unforgettable. Welcome to the gas station horrors that will leave you breathless and hungry for the unknown. In the heart of nowhere, where the road stretched into infinity, stood a gas station that seemed frozen in time. It was a place I seldom stopped, as if an unspoken unease had settled over the area. It was here, in the midst of darkness and desolation, that I found myself entangled in a nightmarish tale that defied reason. My shifts often spanned the late hours of the night, when the world was cloaked in darkness, and the silence seemed to stretch beyond imagination. The gas station's fluorescent lights buzzed above me, casting an unnatural pallor over the surroundings. Despite the eerie ambiance, I took solace in the monotony of my work, until one fateful night. As the clock struck midnight, the wind outside howled like a mournful melody. I was startled by the chime of the bell above the entrance, a lone traveler seeking refuge from the night. The man's face was obscured by the shadows of his hood, and his attire seemed out of place in the modern world. I greeted the man with a polite smile, but the atmosphere seemed to thicken with an unspoken tension. The man's eyes held a depth of knowledge that sent shivers down my spine. He ordered a pack of cigarettes and a map, his voice carrying an unsettling calmness. As I handed over the items, the man's fingers brushed mine, sending a chill through me. "You are caught in the dance of time, Ethan. Choices and consequences intertwine like threads." My heart raced, my gaze locked onto the man's enigmatic eyes. "How do you know my name?" The man's lips curled into a cryptic smile. "The station knows. It has witnessed the ebb and flow of countless lives." Before I could respond, the man departed into the night, leaving behind a trail of questions and unease. As the hours passed, the sense of isolation deepened, and every sound seemed amplified. A creaking floorboard, a distant whisper. In the corner of my eye, I caught glimpses of movement, shadows that seemed to have a life of their own. I dismissed them as tricks of exhaustion, until a reflection in the window caught my attention. It was the man, standing just outside, his gaze fixed on me. Terror gripped me as I rushed to the door, but when I stepped outside, the man was nowhere to be seen. The world outside was a void, as if the man had vanished into thin air. The wind whispered secrets that I couldn't decipher, and the gas station's lights flickered with an ominous rhythm. As the night progressed, each customer who entered seemed to carry a weight of their own, their expressions haunted and distant. My interactions with them grew increasingly surreal, as if reality itself had become a malleable concept. I questioned my sanity, wondering if the desolation had finally caught up to me. Amid the chaos of my thoughts, a woman entered the station. Her eyes were wide with fear, and her trembling voice pleaded for help. She spoke of a relentless pursuit, a force that defied explanation and seemed to transcend the laws of nature. My heart went out to her, and I watched in horror as shadows began to creep along the floor, inching towards her. With a newfound urgency, I guided the woman to the back of the station, where the shadows seemed to hold less power. I realized that the gas station was a nexus, a place where the boundaries between dimensions blurred and the past, present, and future converged. As the night wore on, I pieced together fragments of the man's cryptic words, the threads of time that connected every choice I had ever made. The gas station was a crossroads, a place where the past could be rewritten and destinies altered. It was a place where the echoes of lives lived and unlived resonated through the walls. In the final moments before dawn, the gas station seemed to tremble with a force beyond comprehension. The woman's pursuer emerged from the shadows, a distorted figure that defied form. I faced the entity, my heart pounding with a mixture of fear and determination. "I won't let you take her," I declared, my voice a beacon of defiance. With a surge of energy, I reached into the depths of my own choices, the threads of time that had led me to this moment. I wove them together, shaping a reality that defied the entity's grasp. The gas station's lights flared, and a blinding radiance filled the air. When the light subsided, the entity was gone, and the woman was safe. But the gas station remained, a testament to the inexplicable forces that had converged within its walls. As dawn broke, I stood in the fading darkness, the weight of the night etched into my memories. The gas station was no longer just a place of desolation. It was a bridge between worlds, a sanctuary where the past, present, and future converged in a tapestry of choices and consequences.
Amidst the eerie silence that draped the village, the abandoned gas station stood as a haunting reminder of a past shrouded in mystery. Its windows were shattered, and its pumps rusted with time, casting shadows that seemed to dance with secrets. It was within these decaying walls that I, a relentless seeker of the unknown, found myself drawn, a decision that would lead me down a path of unimaginable horror. The legends that surrounded the gas station spoke of inexplicable occurrences, the flickering of lights long extinguished, the echo of footsteps down empty corridors, and the mournful wails that carried on the wind. Determined to uncover the truth, I ventured into the darkness, armed with nothing but a flickering flashlight, and a heart that thrived on the thrill of discovery. The night was cold and unforgiving as I stepped inside the station, the creaking floorboards underscoring the stillness that clung to the air. My flashlight illuminated the desolate interior, a counter strewn with debris, faded posters that spoke of a time gone by, and an ominous hallway that seemed to beckon me into its depths. As I made my way down the corridor, each step seemed to reverberate through the silence, sending ripples of unease down my spine. The walls bore the scars of neglect, and the air was heavy with a sense of foreboding. It was then that I heard it, a soft, whispered voice that seemed to emanate from the shadows themselves. My heart raced as I followed the whispers, my flashlight trembling in my grip. The voices seemed to form words that I could almost comprehend, like echoes of a conversation held in another realm. Each whispered phrase was a puzzle piece, a fragment of a narrative that begged to be deciphered. The whispers led me to a door that stood ajar, revealing a room cloaked in darkness. With cautious steps I entered, and my flashlight revealed an old, decrepit radio resting on a table. Its dial crackled with static, and the whispers seemed to coalesce around it, weaving a tapestry of voices that transcended the barriers of time. As I listened, the voices grew clearer, and I was transported to another era, a time when the gas station had been alive with activity, a haven for travelers seeking refuge from the night. The voices spoke of laughter and camaraderie, of tales spun in the glow of the station's lights. But beneath the surface there was a sense of underlying tension, a truth that remained hidden. One voice stood out, an anguished cry that cut through the air like a blade. It was a voice consumed by despair, haunted by an unspeakable truth. The room seemed to tremble as the voice grew louder, the very walls seeming to absorb its pain. As the narrative unfolded, I pieced together a tragic tale, a tale of betrayal and tragedy that had unfolded within the station's walls. It was a tale of love twisted into obsession, of dark deeds committed in the dead of night. The whispers revealed a chilling truth. The gas station had borne witness to a crime that had shattered lives and left a lingering stain on its very soul. The voices crescendoed, their anguished chorus filling the room with a cacophony of pain. The old radio crackled with static, its dial spinning wildly as if channeling the echoes of the past. And then, in a burst of blinding light, the room seemed to convulse, its walls writhing with the weight of the revelations. In the aftermath, the room was silent once more, the whispers extinguished as quickly as they had emerged. The gas station stood in quiet desolation, its secrets laid bare, its walls echoing with the voices of those long gone. I emerged from the station, my mind reeling from the horrors I had witnessed, the horrors of a past that had refused to be forgotten. The legends had not lied. The gas station was a vessel for the echoes of the past, a conduit through which the stories of those who had crossed its threshold were forever imprinted. As I walked away from the decaying structure, I couldn't shake the feeling that the whispers would linger in my ears, a haunting reminder that some secrets were best left buried in the depths of the night.
The night was thick with an unsettling stillness as I embarked on another solitary shift at the abandoned gas station. Nestled at the edge of a forgotten highway, the station's rusted pumps and peeling paint told tales of years gone by. It was a place where the echoes of the past lingered, and I, a lone attendant, became an unwitting witness to the mysteries that unfolded beneath the shroud of darkness. As I settled into the dimly lit station, the fluorescent lights buzzed above me, casting eerie shadows on the worn linoleum floor. The shelves were sparsely stocked, a relic of a time when this station was a bustling hub of activity. The ancient cash register chimed softly as the door swung open, revealing a weary traveler seeking respite from the road. The traveler's face was etched with lines that spoke of countless journeys, and his eyes held a hint of longing. He approached the counter, his voice a mere whisper against the silence. "A pack of cigarettes, please." I obliged, the sound of the cash register punctuating the quietude. As I handed him the pack, our eyes met, and a sense of familiarity washed over me. It was as if I had seen him before, not just in this moment, but in another time. "You've been here before, haven't you?" I ventured, unable to shake the feeling of déjà vu. The traveler's lips curved into a melancholic smile. "Indeed, many times. This place holds memories, both mine and those who pass through." Curiosity gnawed at me as I watched him exit the station, disappearing into the night. There was something about his presence, a lingering presence that defied explanation. With a sense of purpose, I decided to delve into the station's history, hoping to uncover the enigma that had been cast upon me. The old records revealed a tale of love and loss, a story that unfolded decades ago. A young couple, deeply in love, had frequented the gas station during their cross-country travels. The station had been a witness to their laughter, their dreams, and their whispered promises. Tragedy struck when a fatal accident claimed the young man's life, leaving his beloved heartbroken and shattered. She had vanished from the station, her grief too heavy to bear. The gas station, once a haven for love, became a haven for solitude, frozen in time as if waiting for a reunion that would never come. As I immersed myself in the story, I couldn't shake the feeling that the traveler's presence was intricately linked to the past. He seemed to be a vessel of the memories and emotions that had once graced these walls. With a newfound determination, I retraced his steps, following the path he had taken into the night. The moon hung low in the sky as I ventured deeper into the wilderness surrounding the station. The wind whispered secrets, and the night seemed to come alive with a hidden energy. As I navigated through overgrown paths, I stumbled upon an ancient oak tree, a tree that had stood witness to the passage of time. And there he was, the traveler, standing beneath the tree, his gaze fixed on a faded photograph clutched in his hand. He turned to me, his eyes holding a mixture of sadness and longing. "I come here to remember, to honor a love that transcends time." The pieces fell into place. The traveler was the spirit of the young man, forever bound to the station and the memories it held. His presence was a testament to the enduring power of love, a love that had refused to be extinguished even by death itself. With a heavy heart, I realized that my role was to bridge the gap between the past and the present, to ensure that the couple's love story was not forgotten. I returned to the station, determined to create a space that honored their memories, a space where their love could continue to echo through the ages. As the years passed, the gas station transformed into a haven of remembrance, a place where travelers would stop not just for fuel, but to pay homage to a love that had defied time and distance. The rusted pumps became a symbol of enduring devotion, and the peeling paint held the echoes of laughter and whispered promises. And so the abandoned gas station became a beacon of love's resilience, a place where the past and the present intertwined in a tapestry of memories. As I looked out at the horizon, I knew that the echoes of the past would forever resonate in the quietude of the night. A reminder that even in the most desolate corners of the world, love's light could never truly be extinguished.